Hello, Professor Patuleanu's ENG 102 class. This is Daniel Calandro, one of the Mercer County Community College librarians, here to show you guys how to get some additional resources for the final paper that you will be doing. Your professor has sent you out a Word document that hopefully looks like this with the final instructions for the research paper. It is really, really helpful to go and look through it because it tells you not only what you have to do, but it also tells you a lot of valuable information for the types of sources that you should be looking for, as well as kind of what those sources should sort of generally be about. You can see that there's lots of questions in here that she asks, which is a helpful jumping off point for your paper. Okay, and you can go and you can look through it. And she even suggests too what you should look for in the databases, even giving you a few keyword terms like social justice, self-knowledge, things like that. So this is a really helpful Word document, and you should definitely take a couple of minutes and look through it. Okay. As I said, your professor's given you a few keywords. I've put a few of them here. She mentions the novels and readings that you've done throughout the semester, so those can be keywords as well. The title of the specific work that you used, along with the author of the work, like Robinson. That would be a good keyword term to use as well. And then a couple that I pulled from her Word document there that you can take a look at. So remember, when we go into databases, your professor ideally would like you to find these scholarly peer-reviewed sources. So just as a reminder, they are written by scholars, experts in their particular field. She gives you actually a couple of suggestions for fields like social sciences, philosophy, psychology, things like that. So these peer-reviewed articles will definitely help. And as you can see that they're going to be required for a college level research. So the peer review process, the second part is it goes through the expert panel. So again, we're going to be looking for these. Okay. Also, for what it's worth too, usually books do count as peer reviewed. I'll quickly show you some books to see if we can find anything in there. And then if I remember, we want to combine our keyword terms with the Boolean operator, and that's going to get us articles about, say, social justice and love, or empathy and psychology, whatever it may be. We want to combine those two keyword terms to get articles that contain both of those topics. Great. So let's take a look and see what we can find. So step one, as always, is to head to the main Mercer website. From there, just scroll down to the section that says current/returning students. Click on library services, and that'll take you to the library homepage. You can see there that you've got your MER search as well. Your professor actually does suggest using MER search, which may be helpful. If you don't want to use MER search, that's quite all right. You can look over here on the left-hand side under the databases by subject, and you can use a subject-specific one. So I will do a search in each of these databases so you guys can see. So here, if we want, let's say, she talks about social justice, and let's say, we'll do social justice and love, and let's see what comes up. Because again, if we just type in social justice, we're going to get way too many we're going to get way too many search results there, over 4 million. So let's type in and love and see what comes up. Okay, there we have even less now, 600,000. One of the things that may be helpful is if you put the double quotes around a phrase like social justice, okay, or race relations, if you're doing that topic, and it's going to find you those two words next to each other. And you can see here we went down from 600,000 to 160,000. So again, the more keyword terms you can put in, the fewer search results you're going to get. Okay, here I'll just take this quotes out here so we have broader search. Okay. Again, your professor would like you to find a scholarly peer-reviewed source. You can do that by clicking either scholarly peer-reviewed or journal article, or you can click both. Either way, that will get you your scholarly peer-reviewed sources. Okay. So again, too, you can see that we go from having lots of search results to fewer and fewer. Again, the more you put in, the fewer you'll get. Okay. So again, the more keyword terms you put in, the more times you say and, the fewer search results you will get. And now we can scroll through and see if we find anything interesting. I'm going to uncheck peer review because I thought I saw a good one that consideration for just inquiry in leisure studies. Interesting. Here, social justice and love relationships. I think this one was the one I was looking for. All right. So How do we know if it's good? We can read the title. There's a little preview button down here. If we hold our mouse over it or click on it, it tells us some information about the article, gives us a summary or an abstract. So we can read this and figure out this good, this bad. I want to read it. So let's say it's good. We just go ahead and we click on it. We get the login screen here. We log in with our My Mercer portal account. And when we do that, we will be taken to the article. Now, all of our databases work the same. So if you don't like using MERSearch, that's fine. You can go into one of our other databases and do the exact same thing and get slightly different search results. So great, here is our article right down here. We can see it, and there's that abstract as well. We can see the title, we can see the authors, the journal that it came from, okay? So all good ways to find more articles. So if we like what they've written, we can click on their name and find more by them. If we like what this journal has to say about our topic, we can click on it and search within it. We actually even have some suggested related items here as well. So again, we can do this basically one article thing where we find one good article and we use that article to find other ones. And again, when you find something good, make sure you email it to yourself so this way you have a copy of it. You can send it to Mercer, Yahoo, Gmail. If you want, you can also download the PDF too. I'll download the PDF to show you guys something in a second. And then finally, you can generate the citation. If you click on the Cite button, it will tell you which format you're citing it in. Here it says APA, English class. We want the MLA 8th edition. There it is, MLA 8th edition. Click it, and it'll change it to our MLA 8th edition, and there's our works cited entry. Okay. Now, taking a look at this PDF document here, if you look at this, you will see that just like you guys, they are going to list the sources that they use. Here, Tubi and Comedies, Jost and Major, right? So if we go down to the end of their article, they are going to have a list of references, just like you guys are going to have. See, there we are. And we can scroll down and we can find, there's the Cosmides and Tubi article. It's from Social Psychology Quarterly. So if we want, we can go and search for these articles or books in our databases to see what we can find. Okay, and there's the Jost and Major one. So again, if you can find one good article, you should hopefully be able to find more articles. One of the other things that may be helpful is when you get one of these articles, it's 20 pages long, we may be interested in something in particular. So what we can do is we can hold down Control and hit our F key, and we can type in, let's say, social justice and see what comes up. And it should, there we go, social justice. It'll show us where our keyword social justice appears in the text. So you can see it's hopping through social justice. Okay, so we can try, let's see, empathy. Empathy? No, how about sympathy? Nope, that's not in there either. How about fairness? Yep, there we go, fairness. And we can see it hops around. Okay, so that's one of the things you can do to really hopefully focus in on a particular section of the article to help you with your paper. As I said, if we like this search, we're getting good search results, we can continue and stay in MERSearch here. Or the other option is we can go and we can try one of our subject-specific databases. Again, your professor gives you a couple of ideas. She talks about psychology, the social sciences, even philosophy. MERSearch has all of those in here, as you can see. It even has studies, so there's a fun journal for you. So what we can do is, if we want, though, we can say, I just want to search in the psychology field. So we can go under the databases by subject, and we can go under the social sciences section. And here we have the ProQuest psychology journals. And we can just search within this psychology field in this database. Now, this database is going to have the peer-reviewed option, so you will want to click that. It also has a new option here called full text, and you will always, always, always want to click that because you need the complete article, not just the abstract or citation. You want the whole thing. So there, we'll type in social justice and love once again, and we'll see what search results we get. And here we've got 12,000 search results, so a lot less. And again, you can scroll through and see if there's anything interesting. You're, of course, not limited to just 2 keyword terms here. Let's type in sympathy. I'm going to spell this right. There we go. So I'll type in sympathy and reduce my search results a little bit further. Okay. So here we'll click on one of these articles, generally like this one, and we'll see, again, it's pretty much the exact same thing. We'll have our title, author, abstract, all that good stuff. And we can scroll through our article. You see it's actually highlighted our keyword terms there. And again, same thing to download the site, all that good stuff. Okay. So again, if you can use one database, you can use them all. One of the things I'll suggest is if you get stuck for a keyword term, your professor has given you quite a lot, what you may want to do is just use a few of them, or maybe just one or two, and say, okay, what does the database suggest? If you click here where it says subject, it's going to show you, and then click more, show you some additional keyword terms that you can put in. So if you're interested in, say, behavior, behavioral sciences, ethics, emotions, etc., you can do that to help you narrow down your search results. Because sometimes when you search, you put in a keyword term and it's not exactly what you're looking for. So the database can suggest ones to you that will really help you narrow and focus your search. Okay, so great. Those are the databases. And you saw we made sure we clicked that peer-reviewed button. All right, final quick thing, you guys can use our electronic books as well, right here under the databases by subject, the eBrary eBook Central. Books, as I said, usually count as peer reviewed. So we can go ahead and search in here just like we were doing with our databases. Instead of getting articles though, we are going to get full text books. So in this case here, we may want to look for a specific chapter, which could be helpful because again, we're not going to necessarily have the time to read, say, a 300 page book or something like that. Okay. So if we want, we can go ahead and click on one. Here, I'll click on this one. And it'll give us the same thing, the title, the author. It'll give us a description here telling us what this book is about. And then below that, it's got the table of contents. You can see here part 1, street level justice. If I click on show subsections, it will show me the various chapters in part 1. So if I want, I can go and I can click on one of these articles, welfare, fair hearings, for example. Oh, wait, here, social reform litigation. Let's click on that one. Court says, here, let's do that one. So we'll go ahead and we'll click on this chapter, and it will take us to the chapter, and we can go and we can read through it. You'll see we also have the chapters over here on the left. If we want, we're interested in a particular keyword term. Let's try our sympathy keyword term, sympathy. And if we search within the book, it's going to say here it has found one search result for the word sympathy. It's in part 2, so that arrow tells us where it is. And then it'll show us the results. And on page 125, we have found the word sympathy. And there it is. Okay. So again, you can do this for not just a broad subject like the one we were doing here, but you can put in Robinson's name. You can put in Dimitriou's name and see what comes up. W.E. Du Bois, I'm sorry. So any of those you can put in as well and see what comes up. Just like your databases too, you have the ability to use this little email link here. And so you can send this to yourself. It'll take you right back to this page, which is great. You can also go ahead and print off PDF copies of sections or pages of the book, which is great, and you can download that too. So there you go. And then finally, you can see it's telling you the citation style. There's a cite button right here. If you click on Get Citation, it will generate the citation for you. It defaults to MLA, but if you need to change it, there's the drop-down menu there. And there's your MLA formatted citation. So again, very similar to the databases. Okay. Now, I know this is a big, broad topic, so if you guys get stuck, please let us know. You can chat with us. There's the lib chat here up and running, so you can go and you can send us a message. Additionally, if you want, you can contact me directly. Here is my contact info. So you can send us an email. You can do a Google Hangout with us. Whatever works best for you guys, we can work with you. All right, that's it. If you guys need anything else, just let us know. We'll be happy to help. Thank you. Bye.